Assalamu alaikum, welcome to SAT practice. So today we're going to do the second part of geometry questions. Let's start with this question. So we have in the figure to the right, both triangles are right. So which mean this is the right triangle and this is the right triangle. So both angles are congruent, which means those lines are parallel. And this tells me what that this triangle and this triangle are similar. So now the area shaded the area of the shaded region is, so we need to find out the area of the shaded region. We have two ways to do this, so let me show you the concept way. So because those two triangles are similar, so we're going to use this idea to find out the length of that side. So we have x over 2, so x over that side equal 3 half over 2, so it's going to be 3 half over 2. If I multiply both sides by 2, so these two cancel out, these two cancel out, and I'm having x equal 3 half. So this is in fact 3 half. So to find out the shaded region, so this region, I take the big triangle, the area of the big triangle minus the area of the small triangle. So we'll have half base times height for the first one minus half base times height for the second one, which is 3 half times 3 half. So here this is cancelled out, so it's 2. So here this is going to be 9 over 8. Common denominator is 16 minus 9 over 8, because 8 is the common denominator. So this will be 7 over 8. So C is my answer. The second way, which is very short, so what you do, you extend the line, you create a square here. It's like you create the same shape on the other side, do you see? So because this is the same shape, so that side, same thing as that side, is 3 half, and that side is same thing as that, is 2. So we have a square, and we have another square inside. So here I'm going to look for this area is something as this one. So when we do the area of the square minus 2 divided by 2. Then look what we have here. So the outside square is 3 half. So make the common denominator. I will have 6 7 over 4, but because we're looking for only one of the shades, so I divide this by 2, which is 1 over 8. And this is another uh, graphing. All right, next question. To the right, the radius of the largest circle. So this of the smaller, the radius of the largest is twice. That means if this is r, this is 2r. What is the ratio of the shaded region area to the area of the smaller circle? So the first thing I need to find out the shaded region. The shaded region is the outer minus the inner. So the area of the outer minus the area of the inner. So the area of the outer, so the outer minus the area of the inner. So the area of the outer is pi 2r square minus pi r square. So this is 4 pi r square minus r square. Uh, of the shaded region. So we have the shaded So the shaded region is 3 r square. The small circle is pi r square. So if I, this is cancel out, this is cancel out. What's left is 1. So 3 over 1, which is something as 3 is 3 to this question. So first question we did. So PS is 2, so easier. So I don't have to look for anything else. Let's see. Now let me see what the information I have. We have the triangle is isosceles, which means this is x and this one is x. It's the same, and this is square. This is 1. This means this is 1 for the middle one, and this is again, I'm sure it is 1. So let's find out x. What is it? So we know that this is equal to 2. So using Pellegrin theorem, because this is the right triangle, so it's given to us here. So we'll have x squared plus x squared equal 2 squared. So 2x squared equal 4. So this means we'll have x squared equal 2. So x will be square root of 2. So this is square root of 2, and this one is square root of 2. So now what I do the outside, because this is this area is the same thing as this area. So I will do the outside square minus the inside square. I will get this area, then I divide by 2 to get this portion, because those two are similar area. So we have the area of the outside circle, square, sorry, area outer minus area inner. So I will have square root of 2 square minus 1 square. So this is 2 minus 1, so which is 1. So I got this is 1. So because I'm looking only for this part, I divide this one by 2. So it's going to be half. So the answer E is my answer. So what's missing is here is, like for example, let's name it A, because we would have x root of 2. A square root of 2 is going to be 1 over square root of 2. Both side by square root of 2. I will get A, this portion, because the whole thing is square root of 2. 1 plus space 2 times h over 2. So here what is high square root is 1 over 2. So this is A times A b squared. So here I will have 2 1 over 2, which is f. Solve that. So let's move on. In the figure to the right, the area is 40. So the whole thing is 40. So what is the area of QRS? QRS. So they want to know what's the area here. It's like I'm doing, okay, what's the shaded area? Shade this part. So you think, okay, we're missing that information. So we don't need to look for this information, because I'm looking for what? The whole area minus this area will give me this area, because this I already have information of this area here. So we have a right triangle and we have the base and the height. So what I need to do here is the area of the shaded is the area of the whole, the outer minus the inner. So we'll have 40, because we know it's 40, minus half base times height. So it's going to be 40 minus 5 times 3, because if I simplify here, I will have 3, which is 40 minus 15, and this is 25. So D is my choice. You can use this idea by using the area, because you already have the height. You can find out the base here, which is going to be x plus 5, because if this is the base of the big triangle, so you're going to have half 6 times. So this is how, if you want to use the information to get this area. So it's half. So this will be my x, and the whole base will be 5 plus x. So it's going to be half 5 plus x times x equal 40. So this is how it works. So we'll have 5, if I simplify here, I got 5, 15, so minus 15 both sides. So I got 3x by 3. Now, I need, so this is 25 over 3. So to find out the area of QRS over 3, and this is what. Now you see ways to do this question. All right, let's move on. In the figure to the right, we have PQRS is a square and MN are midpoint. So those are midpoint. That's mean the distance from here to here is same thing as this one, and this one is same thing as this one. That means this is equal distance. So you see that shape. I can create that shape here. Here, you see it. So this side is same thing as this side. And if I draw a perpendicular line here that's got this in two, so is this one is the same thing as this one, is the same thing as this one, and is the same thing as this one, because this is the midpoint, this is the midpoint. That means this portion is the same thing as this portion. And as you see here, it's like I'm having this side, and this side is half of the area of the square. So if I have the area of the square is 4 times 4 over 2, is going to give me 16 over 2, which is 8, and this will be my answer if I use the graph. But if I use the concept, I will get the same answer. All right, so if this is half, that means this is 2 and this is 2. So if I want to find out the shaded region, I will need to find out the area of those two and subtract it from the whole square. So the whole square is 4 square minus, and I will find out the area of those two because they're equal, so they're going to be the same. So I just need half 2 times 4, so which is 4. So it's going to be 0 is the center of the circle if the area of the circle is 9 pi. So the area, if I cancel the pi here, I will have r squared equal 9, which means that the radius is 3. This is 3, this is 3. Now, then the perimeter of the sector is, so we're looking for the perimeter of the circle, of this sector. What is the sector? So I'm talking about this sector here, 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 and here. So I already know that two side, which is 3 and 3, so let me already have this part. I need to find out this part. So here I'm going to use the formula of the perimeter of a circle. The general formula is the angle times the radius. So it's exactly what is the perimeter of the circle. So here we have 30 degree. I need to change it to radian, so I do 30 degree times the radian over 180. So if I cancel this, I simplify by 3, so I got 6 here, so it's the same thing as pi over 6. So the area now I add the whole thing is 3 plus 3 is 6 plus pi over 2. So keep in mind about this formula, the perimeter of the circle or of any if we have the whole circle, pi that the angle will be 2 pi because the whole circle is 2 pi. But in the radius it gives you the length of the so the whole circle. All right, next question. Let A denote the area of a circular region. This means a circle. This means A is so which of the following denote the circumference of that circular circle? What's the circumference? Like we just said, is uh, the angle times the radius, but we know that the angle of the whole circle is 2 pi, so it's going to be 2 pi times r. So now I'm looking for the circumference in terms of area. Alright, so if I divide here by r, I get a over r equal pi r, then I need to multiply by 2. So 2a over r equal 2 pi r, which is the circumference. So the circumference is 2a over r. Uh, but they don't want the thing with r, they want everything with a. Alright, let's solve for r. So I already have 2 pi r, so let me solve for r. So here what I do here, I divide by pi equal r squared, equal r, sorry. I substitute r by this, so then I will have c will be 2 pi a over pi. So it's here. So the answer is E. See, I thought they want to look for the idea how I come up with this. All right, next. So ship X and ship Y are. Let me draw this for you. So the distance from here to here and here. So this is how far they are. They are 5 miles apart. So this is my Y. This is my X. All right, directly north, and so to the current position X. So that means this is the distance A. That means this one should be A minus A. So how many away from the point of impact is shape Y at that time? So this is all Pythagorean theorem. So plus a squared minus 2a plus 1 equal 25 plus 1 minus 25 equal here. So I got 2a squared minus 2a 4 equals 0. So divide the whole thing by 2. So here, so a minus 4 times a plus equals 0. So here we'll have a minus 4 minus 3. I cannot choose this because this is sense and this is sensitive, so I cannot pick negative. So a must be this is how far of impact. So a is my answer. Next question. So here we have, so we know it's a square, and so this is 4 again. What is the outer perimeter of the figure? So they're looking for the perimeter of this portion of the circle. And here, so I don't count this triangle inside. So we know that this is 60 and this is a radius. You see, this is a radius. That means this is equal to this. That means the base of the angle of an isosceles triangle, because those two are equal, that means this is isosceles triangle, so is the same. So if this is same and this is 60, this is going to be 60. So in fact I don't have isosceles, I have an equilateral triangle, so all the sides are equal. So so the radius here will be 4, because all the sides are equal. If this is 4, this is 4, this is 4. So this is the purpose of this shape and the angle, so is to get the radius, because we know that the perimeter of a circle, the circumference, is the angle times the radius. So if this is 60, that means whatever left is 360 is 300, because the whole circle is 360. So 300 degree change it to radian. So simplify by 6, so 5 is going to be 4 over 3, which is going to be 20 over 3. So this is the circumference, which is 4 plus 4 plus 4 is the sum of the side. I don't count those they ask for the outer. This is an inner. Outer is 4 plus 4 plus 4, which is 12, is 20 answer. I hope it's clear. Next question. What do we have? We have AB is equal to AC, which means this is isosceles. That means this is the same thing as this one, because when we have isosceles triangle, the base of the equal side are congruent. The base of the equal side are congruent. So which means that y equals z. So what's the value of y? So if x is 30, so we'll have 30 plus y equal 180, because this is the sum of the internal angle is always equal 180. So minus 30 both sides. So I got 2y equal 150 divided by 2 is going to give me 75. So y will be 75 degree, and E is my answer. Next question. In difficult to the right, we have c squared equal 6 squared plus a square. So if I have this one square equal this one square is equal this one square, if I have c squared equals 6 squared plus 8 squared, this is a concept of right triangle. So if this is true, this means this triangle is a right triangle. This means x must be 90 degrees. So what's the area is the base times the height divided by 2. So it's straightforward. So the area is half base times height, which is half 6 times 8, which is 48 divided by 2 is 24. So C is my answer. So review this concept. If you check the hypotenuse square equal the sum, uh, it's equal the sum of the square of the side. So then this is a right triangle, even though if they didn't give us any sign of the right triangle. Okay. Next question. If the total surface area of cube S is 22. So what is the area of a cube? Is 6 times the area, because the cube has 6 sides and each side has x squared as area if the side is equal to x. So what is the volume of a cube? The volume of a cube is x cubed, because it's the base times the height, is the base, which is the area, times the height. So we have x squared times x, which is what we call it is x cubed. All right, so we know that this is 22, so divide by 6. So I got x squared is 11 over 3. If I simplify, divide this by 2, divide this by 2, then I take x is square root of 11 over 3. Then substitute x here. So this is the same thing as square root 11 over 3 cube, which is the same thing as 11 over 3 square root of 11 over 3. So this is the same thing as square root of 11 over 3 times square root of 11 over 3 times square root of 11 over 3. Those two times together is going to give me 11 over 3, but this has nothing. It's by itself, so it's going to be this way. So this is why I move from here to here. So D is my answer. This is the area. So what is the base here? I have no information of the base. I don't have no information of the height, so it can do nothing. The angle can do anything to me because the area is related with the side, not the angle. So I cannot determine this. So this is all about this question. So I hope I help you on this to understand some way how to do the question in SAT. So please, if you have any comment about the way I teach, so just do so. It's gonna help me a lot. Thank you for watching the video, and Assalamu alaikum.